Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is QueenSidum, and today I'm giving you this pink grungy with a little pop of neon. And I'm so excited because I'm finally stepping out of my comfort zone, saying bye to the nude shadows and giving you a little bit of color, like the old days. So if you want to see how I got this look, be sure to tune in. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications. Let me show you guys my shirt. Yeah. Without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so first I'm just going to pin my hair back. I got these cute little clips from Amazon. I don't know the link. I don't know. You guys just search for it. And they don't really put dents in your hair as much as the regular bobby pins. So yeah, I'm just going to clip my hair back, then I'm going to go into skincare, just moisturize as always with my Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Cream. Guys, it just leaves my skin, I don't know, I have really dry skin and it just leaves it looking beautiful. Oh, and I had a little in my hair. I'm just gonna get that out real quick. And then we're gonna get back to business. Okay, so this is just a primer from the Estee Lauder collection. It's actually Estee Edit. I wasn't too fond of it in the end, but it did a little something. Okay, so I'm going to use my Morphe 35M palette with my MAC transition brush. Ooh, I can't talk. And I'm just going to go into this color over here for my crease. Well, actually, I'm still thinking about it because I always make it up as I go. So I'm going to choose this little tannish color. It's pretty close to my skin complexion, so you won't really see it on the camera, but that's just going to be our little transition shade. So I'm going to take this Sephora lid brush. It's a huge one because we're just going to pack on this matte reddish pinkish color onto the lid. It's going to come out good, guys. Trust me. I always say that it's good to just keep going back into the parts you already did. So right now I'm going back into that transition shade just to smoke out the lid a little bit so it doesn't look too cut and sharp, you know, like a cut crease. Now I'm taking this dense brush. It's from, is it Eco? I don't know what it's from. It's from Walgreens. But I'm going to dip into that black and just do a little, kind of like a wing on the outer edge of my eye. And I don't know, I just keep seeing people do this, so I'm just giving it a try. And I'm going to brush it a tiny bit into my transition powder, but not too much. Okay, so I didn't really like how the color came off, like the payoff was, so I'm going to use my finger instead of a brush just to try to help this palette show. I don't know, guys. Like every time I use a Morphe palette, it's not as bright as I want. It's not as pigmented as I want it to be. So sometimes I go back in with the finger or in again with the brush. But yeah, let's make that color pop before we continue. And like I said, I'm going to go back into the transition, or sometimes I go back into the lid. Whichever needs the attention the most, I'm going to always go back to it. Now I'm taking this smaller lid brush and I'm going to spray it with the NYX setting spray just to get a bright color. payoff. This is the shimmery version of the color we just used, and I'm just going to put that in the center. Not really a halo effect, but more like a pop right in the middle of my lid color kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going in with the tiny lid brush again. This time I'm going to use this lime green from the palette. I don't know, guys. I don't know if this is going to come out good or not. Okay, I'm liking it a little bit. I kind of pictured it in my head and did it in real life, and it came out right. That usually doesn't work out well, but I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I think I'm gonna add like a little metallic version to this color. The palette has it also. Well, not metallic, a shimmery one. But first I'm just gonna touch up that matte reddish cranberry color we used, just to make sure that pop of the shimmer is in the center and we have the matte red on the edges. So I'm spraying it again to use that shimmery color of the green that I talked about earlier. I'm going to try that in my inner corner just to see if it's going to help my vision. This crazy vision, guys. It's like a watermelon. Yeah, I'm liking it. And I'm going to go back and do my other eye really quickly. I want this to be even more dramatic, so I'm going to push that inner corner color towards my nose a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit, so it can pop more. And I'm going to spray it again. I even sprayed it for the matte color too, as well as the shimmery green. And then I'm just going to keep doing everything over and over until it comes out to the right color. Like with another palette, you might not have to put in so much work, but for this one, I found myself going back in again and again. So right now I'm just wiping out some fallout, and I also made a little wing with the wipe. And then I forgot that I moisturized and primed already, so I'm just going to do that really quickly over again. You can never moisturize too much, especially if you have dry skin like me. So now I'm just going in with this NARS foundation in the color Macau. The Radiant one is pretty natural and glowy. I really love it like crazy. I don't know if you hear my brother in the background, but guys, I asked him like 10 times to stop talking for my voiceover, and he has not. But yeah, I'm just going to put some pumps on to do like a medium coverage. I like to do the dots across the face just to keep an even amount. Now I'm going to use my Hourglass buffing brush. I love using this for my foundation. I like using it for my entire face. Like I use it for contour, I use it for highlight, literally everything I use this brush for. And I'm literally beating it into my face. And this foundation, bitch, always matches. Like I could use this foundation every single day. So for concealer, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro concealer in the color Toffee. It's a little bit lighter than my complexion, not too light, but just a little bit lighter. And I'm just going to use that to brighten up the face and my little mustache area. Oh Lord, I gotta take care of that. But anyway, I'm going to blend it out with my favorite brush again. And I'm going to do it also underneath that wing part of my eyeshadow just to give that snatch effect, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Damn, I'm getting kind of ghetto over here. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to blend that out real quickly. And I'm also going to do like a little bit of the reverse contouring with just the leftover concealer. Not too much because it just makes me look ashy when I put too much concealer down there. And I'm going to take the smudge brush just to do a nose contour, still using the Morphe 35M. And I'm just going to use some warm colors because I'm kind of bronzing it up a little bit. I'm not really going too crazy with the cool tone.
Doesn't make sense now. She just got real things are getting intense.
Okay guys, I was sweating bullets. I just got back from feeding my son. He's still breastfeeding, so motherly duties call. And yeah, I'm gonna go in with this mini airbrush brush from I can't talk. The mini airbrush brush from Sephora. And I'm just gonna take the Sasha Buttercup and do some baking. This really minimizes my pores. Like no matter what primer I use, when I use this baking powder, it's lit. And I'm gonna go in with the Kiko eyeliner in the color black, just to do some quick eyeliner, nothing too crazy because I'm gonna put lashes on. And I'm gonna use the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, just because I have zero lashes. And I always like to go back to my brows after I do eyeshadow because I just find myself always wiping it off somehow with the shadows or with the foundation. I don't know. But I always go back in and do it again. And I definitely have to say I don't like when eyeshadow touches my brow. So I go back in just to clean that up too. So now I'm taking the Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit Cosmetics. And yeah, I'm just going to make it a little bit more creamy. So I'm using my Wet n Wild blush brush with the Clinique Melon Pop blush. It's kind of like a soft pink with a natural highlight to it, like a little gold highlight. I'm going under my eye with the same matte cranberry color we used on the lid. And I'm connecting it to that wing just for a more clean, precise look. And now I'm going to touch up my nose contour because it was looking kind of blah. But yeah, guys, this is so bad. I put a big blotch of product on my nose and I was just like, how are we gonna do this? You know what? Get it together. I'm gonna show you guys how to fix mistakes because they do happen in real life. So I just blended extra, extra, extra long and I took the setting powder and I brushed it over where I put that contour. I don't know how to explain it, you just gotta see it. So I'm just taking the Sasha powder and I'm brushing on top of my nose. And then I'm gonna take the Sasha powder and brush the sides of my nose towards the center. So I'm going towards the center to try to cover up that dark, dark brown. You feel me? I don't know. So now I'm using my Sephora fan brush to do highlight. This is the Global Glow highlight from MAC. And no matter what I do, my nose is always shiny. My face is super dry, but my nose will let you know it's here. So some setting spray is still on my nose. I'm going to let that dry as I highlight the other head points of my face. And yeah. Guys, I've just been using brow pencils for my lip liner. Like, I don't know. I can't stop. I can't be stopped. Every time I buy a brow liner, a lip liner, I lose it. Like the same week, I lose it. It's gone. Taking the NYX Cosmetics lip gloss. I use the same combo every time. Tiramisu. And then I'm going to go into this bright pink Sunday Mimosa just to create the perfect nude. I think it could work as a dupe for Fenty Gloss Bomb. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's probably a little bit on the pinker side, but I feel like it's the perfect nude. And that's about it. I'm just going to brush out my hair. I have a little wave, but that's just from when I tucked it behind my ears, I believe. That's the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you'd rather the talk through in the video or if you like the voiceover.
Doesn't make sense now. She just got real things are getting intense now. speak French now. Giving me signs, so I gotta take a hint now. I hit you up like, do you wanna hang right now?